Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to connect multiple consoles to one TV, and with a click of a button, you can switch between multiple consoles. Alright, welcome to my channel, Fire Sale Gaming. So you like playing video games? Maybe one day you like playing MLB The Show on the PlayStation 4. Then you want to play Metroid or The Legend of Zelda on the old Nintendo. Or maybe Assassin's Creed on your PS3. Or you want to play Minecraft on your Xbox One. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to connect multiple consoles to one TV. And with a click of a button, you can switch between multiple consoles. At the end of this video, you'll be able to connect multiple consoles up to one television and experience authentic gameplay and switch between them with ease. In a future video, I'll show how to connect all these consoles to an Elgato game capture card in case you want to stream or record your gameplay. I'll link that up in a card right here, somewhere here, as soon as I make that video. Alright, so what I've got connected to my TV right now is the original Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, a PlayStation 2, a PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 4, the old Xbox, an Xbox 360, and an Xbox One. So in total, I've got 9 consoles, all hooked up and playable on this one TV. So you want to do that too? Well, keep watching this video, and I'll show you how. So 3 things you're going to need, besides your consoles, of course, and controllers, and games to play, is an 8-port audio-video switch, a multi-plug outlet, and a HDMI connector. I guess 3 inputs, 1 output HDMI cord. I'll show it right here. So what I tried to do is have 8 consoles hooked up into this 8-port audio-video switch, and then 1 console run directly to my TV, which is the PlayStation 4, which is the one that I play the most. But I couldn't get the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One connected to the audio-video switch because the HDMI to audio-video adapter cord didn't work. So then I've got this 3-input, 1-output HDMI connector so that the PlayStation 4, the Xbox 360, and the Xbox One all hook up to an HDMI connection to the TV, and the other 6 consoles go through this 8-port audio-video switch and into the same TV. So I'll show you how all this is connected right now in this video. So this 8-port audio-video switch has 8 inputs with red, yellow, and white ports, and it has 1 red, yellow, and white output port, shown here. So this red, yellow, and white output port goes to your TV, connects to your TV in the red, yellow, and white input port on the back of your TV. So each of these older consoles, the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3, and the Xbox all have a power connection and a composite AV cable connection. And I'll show you right here on the Nintendo. Here it is on the Super Nintendo, the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and the old Xbox. So on the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4, they've each got an HDMI connection and a power connection. So the HDMI goes to the TV. So what I was going to use is this HDMI to AV adapter here, but I just couldn't get that thing to work. So what I ended up using instead for the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4 is this 3-input, 1-output HDMI adapter connector, if you want to call it that. It's got 3 inputs so that the 3 consoles with HDMI cords go into this, and you have a little button here and you can switch it between 1, 2, and 3, and the output HDMI goes directly into the TV. Once you get all the power cords connected to your consoles, you'll need to plug them into the multi-plug outlet. It's going to get messy with all the cords, so you want to try your best to keep things organized. Maybe label your cords as to which console it goes to. I did not do that, and I very much regret it. I'm the type of guy who jumps into something first to get it done without taking a few minutes to plan. But hey, that's my personality and my gameplay too.
To this Leroy Dragon!
Yeah, so enjoy that throwback. So shown here, I've got 6 consoles plugged into the back of this 8-port audio-video switch. The Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, the PlayStation 1, 2, and 3, and the old Xbox. Now you can put them in any order that you want to. The way I set it up is port 1 is the Nintendo, port 2 is the Super Nintendo, port 3 is the PlayStation 1, port 4 is the PlayStation 2, port 5 is PlayStation 3, port 6 is my original Xbox. The last step with the 8-port AV switch is to attach a red, white, and yellow AV cable to the back of the switch in the port labeled out. Then attach this same cable into the back of the TV in the AV input location for red, white, and yellow. So depending on the type of TV you have, you may need to get an HDMI to AV adapter for this connection as well. But for my TV, I've got a red, yellow, and white connection that I'll show right here. So the next step, I'll plug in the HDMI cords into the back of my PlayStation 4, the Xbox 360, and the Xbox One. And then those 3 HDMI cords will go into input 1, input 2, and input 3 on that 3-to-1 HDMI adapter. And then the one output HDMI cord will go into the TV. So that's basically it. You got 9 consoles, 1 TV. So I'm going to show here, I'm going to go with 9 games. I'm going to put them all into these consoles and show the gameplay and show how easy it is to switch back and forth between each console so that you can play different generations of games whenever you want to. Alright, so I'm going to do Metal Gear for the Nintendo, Street Fighter 2 for the Super Nintendo. I'm going to do Final Fantasy for the PlayStation. I'm going to do NCAA Baseball MVP 06 for the PlayStation 2. I'm going to do Madden 2011 for the PS3. And I'm going to do MLB The Show 20 for the PlayStation 4. I'll do X-Men Legends 2 for the Xbox, Assassin's Creed for the Xbox 360, and Red Dead Redemption for the Xbox One. So here we go. Alright, so I'm going to turn on my TV, and you'll see the PS4 was the last one I played, because of course that's what I play the most. And let's go ahead and switch that to the component AV setting there in the top left corner, because that's what I'm going to be using for the 8-port AV plug-in. So there we go. The first one that shows up, Metal Gear 1, so it must mean that I have port 1 pushed. So there is Metal Gear working for the Nintendo. Alright, so I'm going to play a little bit of Metal Gear here. Make sure the game system's working. So it is. So now we're going to push port 2 here, which is Street Fighter. There we go. For the Super Nintendo. Looks like it's working pretty good. A little bit of, maybe the machine needs to be cleaned a little bit. But we'll do a little bit of gameplay here. Alright, so now port 3 is the PlayStation, and there we go, there's Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy 2, so it looks like it's working pretty good. Alright, so, yep, it's working good right here. So let's see, alright, so port 4 is the PlayStation 2, and I've got MVP 06, or NCAA Baseball MVP 06. So, of course, it looks like it's working good, too. So, I'm not going to do a whole lot of gameplay on this one. Let's go ahead and keep going through the ports. All right, so port 5 is going to be the PlayStation 3. And that is Madden 2011. And it's coming up good on the TV. So let's move on to the next port. All right, and so port 6 is going to be the original Xbox, and I had in X-Men Legends 2, so it's working good. Here we go. All right, so now we're going to go to the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, and the PlayStation 4, which is the HDMI connection. And on that, we've got to switch the TV over to the HDMI setting on the TV. All right, so here we go. This is the PlayStation 4. This is MLB The Show 20. So it's working on the PlayStation 4. So we'll go down here and switch on the 3 input, 1 output HDMI connector. We'll go ahead and switch it to the Xbox 360. Make sure that's working. And here is Assassin's Creed for the Xbox 360. So it's working pretty good. So let's go down here and go ahead and switch the connection again to the Xbox One. And that should be Red Dead Redemption. Takes a second to pop up. There it is. Red Dead Redemption on the Xbox One. What a great game here, too. If you hadn't played it, you might want to play it. But there it is. Red Dead Redemption on the Xbox One. So that's it. 9 consoles on 1 TV. All you got to do is push a button or two, and you can play different games on different consoles. So I'm a dedicated gaming channel, but if you want to see more content like this, just put a like down, put a comment below. Also, if you subscribe to my channel, just want to let you know that I do a free video game giveaway once a week. So all you got to do is watch the video and put a comment below, and I choose one winner at random, and you can win that video game for free. I mail it to you for free. You don't have to do anything but watch my videos and put a comment down below. And also on a video game store. So I'll put a plug for my video game store right here. Thanks for watching. See ya. Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. Firesalegames.com.
We about to turn it on. We about to turn it on.